would skip and come to my immediate left, who is the first Vice President of the Gambia Volleyball Federation, Lamin Jammeh. Then next to Lamin Jammeh, we have the Executive Director of the National Sports Council, Mahmoud Lamin Jawwa. Then I will now go, the next is, I will skip our expert and go to the person sitting on his immediate left, and that is the Secretary General of the Gambia National Olympic Committee, Yoro Ndiaye. Then now finally, to our able and esteemed course instructor, Sheikh Mohammed Ben Hamida from Qatar, who is we should say is the chief guest of honor and our course director or instructor. He's the expert that is amongst us this morning to guide and direct this training program. Mr. Sheikh Mohammed, we welcome you. Thank you for choosing to be with us and for coming to share your expertise with us in the Gambia. So on that note, I want to welcome us all to this important and timely technical coaching course on beach volleyball, which is organized by the Gambia National Olympic Committee under the Olympic Solidarity Coaches Development Program and in collaboration with the International Volleyball Federation. It is organized for coaches of the Gambia Volleyball Federation. That is you all sitting here. I want to remind us all this morning that the objective of this training is to build the capacity of coaches by providing the necessary tools and support required to not only enhance your knowledge and skills, but to empower you and to help you unlock your full potentials and achieve your desired goals. Furthermore, remember that this course aims at helping the Gambia Beach Volleyball coaches and the National Federation as a whole to explore aspirations, identify challenges, and develop approaches to overcome all these. And so doing, help the association or the federation in its strive for excellence to improve on national growth and development ambition. Coaches, I hope that the knowledge and the experience you would gain during this training will enhance your performance as level 1 beach volleyball coaches in the interest of the nation, and that you would raise the bar for other national associations to emulate. Remember, the success of any sport is mostly attributed to the training standards as instructors or mentors or whatever. And with the experience and expertise of our esteemed instructor and course director, Sheikh Mohammed Ben Hamida, we are certain that his involvement in this training will step in the right direction for each and every one of you here and for the nation at large, and not only for volleyball. So I encourage us all that are seated here to be attentive, to pay attention, to ask questions, to interact, not sit and keep quiet. Be active and make good use of the opportunity that is available to you this morning in the person of our esteemed instructor. I thank you all. On that note, I want to call on the first Vice President of the Gambia Volleyball Federation. Give us his word. Mr. Jan.
Thank you, Madam Director, Technical Director of Gambia Olympic Committee, our able Secretary General, Mr. Yoranjai, my colleagues, Nebo and then Mr. Njai, together with our Executive Director, Acting Executive Director, Mr. Jawala, and our able instructor, Mr. Hamida. Ben Hamida, is not a stranger to Gambia Volleyball Federation, has been working with us for a very long time. And we know his competence and his ability as far as this area is concerned. That's why we never hesitated to identify him among the lot to be part of these very important programs that we are having today. Good morning to you all, the participants as well. I am very much pleased and happy to be part of this another very historic moment in the development of our coaches in order to be able to translate the knowledge that we gathered from these very important activities to be translated to our athletes that are daily in need of some type of technical trainings, technical expertise to come and help them to become standard and elite athletes in this country and then participate at the national and international competitions. Gambia Volleyball Federation has really cherished the values in promoting sports in this country. But we know we cannot do that, but we cannot achieve if we do not prioritize the human development. And human development is key, it's the cornerstone for development of sport in any country. And that's why we take it as a priority to ensure that we give all the enabling environment for our coaches, our technicians in general, to be able to capacitize themselves in all facets of development as far as the technical areas are concerned, so that they can be able to equip our athletes that are out there to become national and then international pride for this country. This is one of the steps that we are doing. And I believe this morning, whatever we are going to do is a stepping stone for a brighter future that lies ahead of all of us. We want to commit you all to take this training seriously, because taking it seriously will enhance the Volleyball Federation to be able to achieve their goals. And once we achieve our goals, the Olympic Committee also will also achieve their goals, because it's a relationship that all of us have to cherish together in order for us to move. The Olympic Committee cannot make any achievement in the absence of their federations. Equally, we also, cannot also achieve anything in the absence of support from the government and as well as the Olympic Committee. So this is one of the steps that we all need to take up seriously to ensure that we take it seriously, so that at the end of the day, all of us will be beneficiaries from this program. We want to sincerely thank our course instructor for having the opportunity to come and then sparing his own valuable time, because we all know he's a very, very busy man. He's into technical aspect, he's into administration in Qatar as well, but based on the passion that he has to develop human resource, that's why he has taken this time to come and join with us and offer his expertise. We have no doubt that this period is going to be a very interesting period. It's going to be a period of learning, effective learning, knowledge sharing, technical expertise will be shared among you. And equally, we also encourage you as much as possible to share. Learning is all about sharing. When you share, you'll be able to lift each other. Others that are a little bit lower in terms of the experience that they gather along the way, and others that are a bit higher there. Once you support and collaborate, all of you are at the same level. Our objective is, at the end of this 5 days course, everybody that is part of this program goes out with a high level of knowledge and experience that you are going to move to another level, and we see that translation of that knowledge that you have got to be reflective in our competition, to be reflective in our performance, and even get to the international competition, we start making progress. Recently, there is a lot of programs going on. The youth games is ongoing, both on the pitch and that of the indoor. If our athletes level has not increased, because very soon Gambia will be participating in the youth games or Olympic games in Senegal. And then there are a lot of preparations along the way, so that once we get to that level, at least we are not only going to be there as participants, but we will be there as contenders to come and make glory to this country. And that cannot be achieved in the absence of unicorns. That's why this training is very, very important, because you are the one that serves as a bridge between us and the athletes. You prepare them before we get them. You prepare them before even the NOC equally, get them to represent the country at the international level. Mr. Jawara will be here. We will be very, very glad to understand that if we do our work very well, they support us, and then we represent our team, prepare our team for the international committee, they come up with the glory. They'll be the most happiest because they are the one representing the government. They have prioritized volleyball. Volleyball in general. They have prioritized it as among one of their top priorities. I can say this, I can say it without any doubt, iota of doubt. Reason is, we have seen the level of commitment that both the federation, executive members, the technicians, the players have put in to ensure that we win glories for the country once we grow and represent the country at the international stage. And we don't want this to stop. We want it to be sustainable. And one way for us to maintain that sustainability is to capacitize. So that's why we are very, very grateful to the Olympic Committee. They are one of our key partners. They equally prioritize us a lot. At any time we knock on their door, they are always ready to open up and give us the support. Even before the coming of this executive, most the coming of the executive equally, we have seen ourselves in it very rapidly. And then we have been very well supported, and that's one of the reasons why today we have been privileged to have this program from them. Many are called, but few are chosen. So we are the chosen one. Among all the lot equally, we are also the most fortunate one as well. So I want you to take the course seriously to ensure that at the end of the day, you are going to come out with flying colors, but not only results based, but knowledge based as well. So that it can be practicalized and we see that aspect of improvement from our athletes, that we can believe that obviously this training is very impacted on our athletes. That's our objective, and I believe all of us will work towards that to achieve that goal. On that note, I want to sincerely thank the NOC for trusting us to give us this opportunity to train our coaches, and equally thank Mohammed Ben Hamida for coming to join us to also help our coaches, and as well as the Gambia Volleyball Federation also to ensure that we create a pathway for our coaches to have this type of platform to come and then benefit technically, strategically, and then creating all the enabling environment for them to be able to interact, network among themselves, so that tomorrow we can see the benefit in the wider scope as far as volleyball competition, generally volleyball is concerned. So on that note, I want to sincerely thank you very, very much, and I want to welcome you once again to this very important training. I assure you, you are going to have it very, very tough, because you have a very tough coach who believes in principles, who believe in strategies, who believe in technical development, and I know you're going to give it the maximum. And anytime you're out of this, all of you will agree definitely we have done it. On that note, thank you very much.
I believe what all he has haven't fallen on deaf ears. I believe you all heard what he said. You all listened and you really heard what he said. And you will show yourselves.
So,
Thank you. On that note, I call on the Acting Executive Director of the National Sports Council, Mahmoud Lamin Chawla. The floor is yours, sir.
thank you very much. The Secretary General, Gambia National Committee, the Director, my Director, the first Vice President of the Gambia Volleyball Federation, the course Director, Mr. Ahmed, and Hamida, the President of the Gambia Badminton Association, second Vice President, Gambia Volleyball Federation, respected participants, the media here present, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is indeed an honor for me as the Executive Director of the National Sports Council and also representing the Ministry of Youth and Sports. It is very important and a remarkable occasion which marks the opening ceremony of a capacity building program for beach volleyball coaches under the Gambia Volleyball Federation. You will all believe with me that at the heart of every successful sporting discipline lies the dedication and